Frida Kahlo, the iconic Mexican artist, not only left an indelible mark on the world through her extraordinary paintings, but also through the very space she inhabited. Her home, known as La Casa Azul, or the Blue House, is a vibrant testament to her life, love, and art. The Blue House, La Casa Azul, was Kahlo's birthplace, the home where she grew up, lived with her husband Diego Rivera for a number of years, and where she later died in a room on the upper floor. In 1957, Diego Rivera donated the home and its contents to turn it into a museum in Frida's honor. Like most of the other structures in the area, the house is built around a central courtyard with garden space, a tradition since colonial times. The house covers 8,600 square feet, and the central courtyard is another 4,300 square feet. The building was built in 1904. It originally had French-style decorative features, but later it was changed to the plainer facade seen today. Her home, known as La Casa Azul, or the Blue House, is a vibrant testament to her life, love, and art. Stepping inside Frida Kahlo's home is like entering a portal to the past, where every corner reveals a piece of her complex and fascinating personality. Kahlo's art is deeply rooted in Mexican culture, incorporating indigenous and folk elements. Her life was marked by physical and emotional pain, which greatly influenced her artistic expression. She often wore traditional Tijuana dresses in her self-portraits, showcasing her pride in Mexican heritage. Her paintings also explore issues of gender, politics, and social injustice. Situated in the bustling neighborhood of Coyoacán in Mexico City, La Casa Azul is instantly recognizable by its cobalt blue walls. The exterior is adorned with lush greenery, including the cacti and vibrant flowers that Frida so ardently loved. As visitors approach the entrance, they are greeted by the iconic double wooden doors, inviting them to step into the world of one of the most celebrated artists of the 20th century. The most striking feature of La Casa Azul is undoubtedly its cobalt blue walls. The intense hue not only reflects Frida's affinity for vibrant colors, but also holds cultural significance in Mexican art. Blue, often associated with spirituality and protection in Mexican folklore, envelops the house, creating a sense of sanctuary for both its inhabitants and visitors. As one approaches the residence, the vivid blue exterior stands out against the greenery of the surrounding plants and trees, providing a captivating preview of the artistic haven within. The exterior of La Casa Azul is not just a static backdrop, it's a living canvas. The lush garden that surrounds the house is an integral part of the experience. Courtyards adorned with indigenous plants, cacti, and vibrant flowers evoke the natural beauty that inspired many of Frida's paintings. The careful arrangement of plants, sculptures, and decorative elements reflects her meticulous approach to both art and life. The exterior also features elements of traditional Mexican architecture with wrought iron windows and decorative tiles, adding to the visual allure. The exterior walls are not merely barriers, they are a canvas for murals and mosaics that pay homage to Mexican folklore and the indigenous roots that Frida held dear. These artistic expressions on the outer walls provide a glimpse into the cultural influences that shaped her identity as an artist. One of the most intimate and revealing spaces in Frida's home is her studio. This is where the magic happened, where she transformed her pain, passion, and vivid imagination into timeless works of art. The studio remains almost untouched, as if Frida herself had just stepped away momentarily. Easels, brushes, and paint palettes are carefully arranged, offering a glimpse into the meticulous process that fueled her creativity. The walls of the studio are adorned with photographs, sketches, and paintings, revealing the eclectic mix of influences that shaped Frida's artistic vision. Among the images are portraits of loved ones, including her tumultuous relationship with Diego Rivera, as well as photographs of revolutionary figures and cultural icons. These personal touches provide insight into the complex emotional landscape that fueled her creativity. The studio also houses an impressive collection of pre-Columbian artifacts and folk art, underscoring Frida's deep connection to Mexican heritage. These objects served as both muse and talisman, influencing the visual language of her art. Visitors can observe the interplay between the vibrant colors of indigenous textiles, ceramics, and religious artifacts and the bold strokes of paint on her canvases. A poignant element in the studio is Frida's wheelchair, a stark reminder of the physical pain she endured throughout her life. The studio's proximity to her bedroom, where she spent much of her time recovering from surgeries and illnesses, highlights the juxtaposition of suffering and creativity that defined her existence. Frida Kahlo's bedroom is a poetic fusion of art and personal history. The white walls, adorned with folk art and religious artifacts, create a warm and inviting atmosphere. The iconic four-poster bed, complete with a mirror on the canopy, is where Frida spent much of her time recovering from the physical and emotional toll of her numerous surgeries. The room is a poignant reflection of her tumultuous relationship with Diego Rivera, her husband and fellow artist. Frida Kahlo's kitchen is a vibrant burst of color and tradition. Brightly painted tiles line the walls, and an array of traditional Mexican cookware fills the shelves. The kitchen not only served as a space for preparing meals, but also as a gathering place for friends, family, and fellow artists. It reflects Frida's love for entertaining and her appreciation for the rich culinary heritage of Mexico. The first thing that strikes visitors upon entering the kitchen is the explosion of color. Brightly painted tiles adorn the walls, creating a lively mosaic that echoes the vibrant palette found in Frida's artwork. The use of intense yellows, greens, and blues infuses the space with energy, embodying the artist's love for bold and expressive hues. The kitchen shelves are adorned with an array of traditional Mexican cookware, including clay pots, ceramic dishes, and hand-painted plates. Each piece tells a story of Mexican craftsmanship and the country's diverse culinary heritage. The kitchen, like the rest of La Casa Azul, becomes a canvas for Frida's celebration of her cultural roots. Frida's kitchen is not just a functional space for preparing meals, it's a place of gathering and socializing. The large wooden table in the center of the room served as a communal space where friends, family, and fellow artists would come together to share meals and engage in lively conversations. The echoes of laughter and the aroma of traditional Mexican dishes linger in the air, creating an ambience that transcends the boundaries of time. In addition to being a place of culinary creativity, Frida's kitchen is adorned with religious artifacts, small sculptures, and votive candles, infusing the space with a spiritual undertone. These elements reveal the intersection of Frida's artistic expression and her deeply rooted connection to Mexican folk traditions and Catholicism. La Casa Azul's courtyard and garden are an oasis of serenity. The cobblestone paths wind through lush vegetation, leading visitors to Frida's final resting place. The garden was a source of inspiration for many of her paintings, and today it stands as a living tribute to her love for nature and Mexican folklore. Frida often found inspiration in the natural world, and the garden at La Casa Azul became a living canvas for her artistic musings. The garden's beauty is not only aesthetic, but also symbolic, representing the cycle of life, death, and rebirth that fascinated the artist. The presence of towering cacti, agave plants, and other native species adds a touch of the arid landscapes that Frida loved, connecting the garden to the broader Mexican geography. At the heart of the garden stands a simple, pyramid-shaped structure adorned with pre-Columbian symbols. This structure marks Frida Kahlo's final resting place. Surrounded by lush greenery, it serves as a contemplative space, allowing visitors to pay their respects and reflect on the artist's enduring legacy. The pyramid is a poignant reminder of the cyclical nature of life and death, themes that permeate Frida's artistic oeuvre. In essence, the exterior of La Casa Azul is not just a structure, it is a testament to Frida Kahlo's unapologetic celebration of her Mexican heritage and her desire to create a space that embodied her vibrant spirit. The blue walls, the carefully curated garden, and the artistic details all come together to create an immersive experience that transcends the physical boundaries of a house, allowing visitors to feel the pulsating energy of Frida's world from the moment they set foot outside the iconic cobalt doors. Frida Kahlo's home is not just a museum, but a living archive of her life and legacy. Visitors can witness the very spaces where she experienced joy, pain, and artistic revelation. La Casa Azul invites us to delve deeper into the world of this enigmatic artist, providing a profound connection to the woman behind the iconic self-portraits. After taking a look at Frida Kahlo's home, what are your thoughts? Is her home as spectacular as you thought it would be? If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and catch you in the upcoming video.